In developing countries around the world, being crowned the smallest or tallest is a highly sought after and lucrative achievement that can often lead to fame and fortune. India is no exception, and is one of the few countries that has its own book of records. The Indian public take the Limca book of records extremely seriously. At a towering 6 feet 8 inches, Svetlana Singh is officially the tallest woman in India. Along with records come the prying eyes of curious passers-by and the feeling of being different. Record holders are often very unhappy and lonely, isolated because of their difference from our notions of regular size and shape. Yao De-fen, currently the world's tallest woman, has reached her height due to a brain tumour and rarely ventures out of her house. Sandy Allen, America's tallest woman, had to rely on charity to support her. Is India's tallest woman any different? Well, thank you very much for inviting us into your house. Svetlana, you're the tallest lady in India. How tall exactly are you?
मेरी हाइट 7'2" है। सर मुझको बहुत गर्व महसूस होता है। वैसे मैं समय लंबी लड़की हूँ।
Very hard to shop for yourself, for example, clothes and shoes.
सर वैसे जैसे फैंसी कपड़े होते हैं ये तो मेरे कोई आते नहीं है। बस ये बाजार से कपड़ा लेते हैं और टेलर से सिलवा लेते हैं। नॉर्मल जूता तो कोई नहीं आता, ना नॉर्मल कोई चप्पल आता है। जैसे बनाते हैं ना, क्या बोलते हैं, मोची उसे बनवाते हैं।
What advantages do you have of being tall?
सर मुझको ये फायदा होता है, जैसे कोई ऊँचे से सामान उतारना होता है वो उतार लेते हैं।
Can you tell me about the story behind your marriage?
बाद में डॉक्टर था, उससे पूछा पिताजी ने, पापा जी कहने लगे कि ये लड़की हमारी बहुत लंबी हो रही है, इसकी शादी कौन करेगा, इतना लंबा लड़का कहाँ से मिलेगा। हमारी शादी 2006 में हुई थी, अप्रैल को। शादी इनकी पसंद से हुई थी।
Does that mean he was not your first choice?
सर नहीं है।
It's a very interesting name. I've never heard it of an Indian before. Is Svetlana from Russia? Do you have any Russian connections in your family?
सर ऐसा नहीं है, मेरी मम्मी को ये पसंद आया था ये नाम मेरे पापा को। ये मेरी मम्मी और मेरे पापा ने रख दिया था, जब इन्होंने मेरा नाम सुना तो इनको बहुत अच्छा लगा।
Sanjay had previously told us that Svetlana's parents had spent some time in Russia and had thought of the name during their visit. I hear you play netball. Is that something you enjoy?
नेटबॉल खेलते हैं तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है। कितना डालना होता है तो लंबे हाथ में बहुत आसान होता है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
What countries have you been to with the netball team?
Japan and Singapore, दो ही कंट्री अभी विजिट किया।
सर वैसे भी जब गया तो फिर बस बेटे की तबीयत खराब हुई थी, बस गए नहीं।
Sanjay had previously told us that Svetlana had travelled to Singapore and Australia with the Indian national netball team. Who was telling the truth? Was Sanjay trying to elaborate their story in order to make it more of a hard sell? Or was Svetlana attempting to prevent too much of an intrusion into her private life? In previous films and articles, Svetlana had talked of her desire to be a movie star or sports star. The birth of her son has seemed to have changed her priorities. Can I ask, what was Karan's weight and height when he was born?
So, he was born, sir, he's nearly 6 kg in his weight, sir. And regarding in his height, sir, he is nearly 64 centimeters.
Do you think Karan will grow to be one of the tallest men in the world?
सर ये शुरू से ही इतना हाइट हो गया था, ऐसे ही बढ़ोतरी होती जा रही है इसकी कि 19-20 साल की उम्र में पूरी एशिया का नाम शायद रोशन कर दे। सर पूरी ऐसे गारंटी है।
Or would you like him to play any sports in the future?
सर पहले तो इसको हम डॉक्टर बनाना चाहते हैं क्योंकि इसके डैडी डॉक्टर हैं, फिर इसको स्पोर्ट्स में डालें, लेकिन वैसे इसकी जो चॉइस होगी बच्चे के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है।
I've read in an article that Karan eats up to 20 times a day. Is this something that's true?
He used to take plenty of milks, plenty of vegetables. If you give him a large quantity of fruits, and he can eat any kind of fruits.
Do you find it is hard to buy clothes and shoes for Karan?
So generally we used to purchase a cloth of the children who is nearly 7 years old. So that exactly matched to him and exactly fit to him. And regarding shoes, so we can nowadays we are getting it, but in near future when he reach at the age of sometimes to 10 or maybe of 15, so we will definitely go to cobbler.
So he's 2.5 now, and he's wearing 7-year-old's clothes.
7 years old.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Karen is now setting his own records and perhaps sharing some of the media pressure with Svetlana. Svetlana now has the responsibility of guiding Karen and helping him deal with the challenges that come with being a record breaker.
सर मैं ये चाहती हूँ जैसे कि मैं डाइट लेती हूँ, जूसी पानी, हरी सब्जियाँ, अनाज, जैसे दालें अच्छे प्रोटीन वाली होती हैं, ये उसको एडवाइस देना चाहती हूँ। वैसे अब भी हम उसको खाने को ये देते हैं, जब वो अपनी उम्र में आएगा, बड़ा होएगा।
With his mother's advice and a very healthy appetite, there is every chance that Karen could one day grow to be the tallest man in India, if not the world.